Good morning and welcome back to another golf video. Today, as you can see, I've already started here a little bit, trying to get rid of most of this rust in the engine bay, because we've got quite a few spots of rust all back here on the arch, the rails, all up there, holes there, hole there. Just continue with getting the rust sorted on the car, and then move on to trying to fit the new wings up, see how they fit on, and take a look at this front crash bar, try and repair that a little bit. Basically get this front end ready and to be primed and painted, because it's going to be restored like everything else. So yeah, I'm going to set up the camera and try and grind away most of this rust on the bits that you can see around here and that, on the front rain rails, which actually look pretty clean and smart. But yeah, I'm going to get that done today. It's only going to be a short little episode just to keep it flowing, and yeah, let's get it done. You can see how this side started. We got all of this surface rust there. Is now all ground back flat, all here as well. So we can prime that, zinc primer that, just to keep it from coming back. I've got all in here to do, all back there, quite a lot to do. Let's just keep ploughing on. Tops of the strut towers are actually nice and clean, so they don't need doing. But yeah, inner wheel arches need doing, then it needs grounding back. Right back there. But yeah, let's just keep ploughing on. So we're coming to the end of today. It's getting a bit dark now. I'm done on the right hand side. So left hand side we were looking like this before. It's just all rusty, all this surface rust in here, and we're looking like this now. I primed it just to stop the rust from coming back. It's by nowhere near done. It's obviously going to need grinding back again and flattening and all that in here needs doing, but I need a stronger wire wheel. So we're going to come back another day when we got a stronger wire wheel. But as far as that, let me turn the light on, hold on. So as far as that goes, compared to this side where it's all rusty and you can see bits and rust and shit and just falling apart in here, we're now looking like that, which is a lot better. But yeah, I'm gonna come back another day. This video isn't finished by all means, so yeah, I'm gonna come back another day and do the episode. So we're back on another, like 4 weekends later, because I mentioned in the last 2 videos that it was Storm Eunice, and that was fucking ages ago. But we're back doing the bodywork on the Golf. See, some rust has crept back because I didn't use proper zinc primer, I just coated it with primer. Now we're going to work on this side, get some of this ground back all the way up here, get that all nice and smooth, and then prime it up properly. Get rid of all this shite in here, yeah, and just do it properly. So let's get into that. And as per the last video, everyone said buy some goggles, so we got some goggles. Nice. Got rid of most of the rust that grew back on this side, cleaned up all in there, cleaned up the back there, cleaned up all in there, and this side panel here. Now I'm going to go over it with a rust stopping primer. Red Knox comes out red, so give that a good shake. Spray it all over everywhere, and then where it bubbles up, you've got to go over it when it bubbles up later. Where it's bubbled up is where you haven't cleaned underneath, or it's not bare metal underneath. So yeah, we're going to hit it with this, leave it for a couple of weeks, see where it starts bubbling up, and then come back and redo it. Yeah, I'm going to spray the whole car with this, or the whole thing of this, and then maybe go over it with some zinc primer. Yeah, let's see where we get to. Now the whole engine bay is completely sprayed in the rust converting primer. You can see it's all red. It looks quite cool actually. It's giving me a nice red vibe. But yeah, you can see in bits where the primer has already started to work, where it's converting into rust. Like bits where it's bubbling up there and stuff like there, and all the bits around here. But yeah, it's looking quite good. I'm pretty happy with how these side bits came out. They're all quite smooth and rust free now. Obviously this back bit wasn't, it's just made of like tiny thin sheet metal. Yeah, it's going quite nice. Missed a bit underneath there which I need to get underneath. But yeah, it's looking quite cool. Red engine bay. Before it starts to get dark, I'm going to try and take out this dash, just because I think it's going to give us a lot more access to wiring and stuff when we come around to it. So I've started already getting the steering column off from the steering wheel, doing all that. Now I'm going to try and get this rest of the dash out. The only wire we're being held on by now is the glove boss dash light. For the life of me, I won't probably be able to get out now. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Dash is out, lads. Fuck me. I never want to have to do that again. Oh. So now with the dash off, we can get to most of the wires, clean up most of in there, and actually protect when we're welding all of our electrical components. So obviously we've got quite a lot of welding to do into this bay. But yeah, now we can keep it all nice and protected, and we don't have to worry about burning anything. Get those ducting out, get all that ducting out, sort out all this bockery of wires. Luckily they all stay labelled up. But yeah, so holy shit, we just got a lot done. I got all of the crash bar out with the steering rack in. All of the wires go to the boot back in. I got all of the dash out, all of the wiring loom out, obviously the crash bar, pedal box, and the interior wiring loom. That was one of the longest things I've ever done. Wires are very fiddly and it's hard to know which way they come from, so I'm trying to do my best to label them all up as I go, but it's going to be a nightmare getting them all back together. I'm not looking forward to that, but at least we've clear engine now. Oh, the engine bay, all there clear, all back there is clear, so we can fully clean out the interior and then spray inside here when it comes round to it, get all that sound deadening off, and we're going to have no problem about when and where not to weld. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. If you did like, remember to please like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one. Adios.